I'm a speech pathologist, and my way was only towards communication and dementia. But here you have very teamwork basically, where you have carers, you have physiotherapists, occupation therapists, all others, and their perspectives are so different. So I enjoyed the sessions here, especially for the keynote sessions, where they spoke about everything in dementia. And I still have eager to know many things in dementia.
We've been lucky enough to learn a huge number of things that we can take back. We're trying to do some innovative dementia projects ourselves back in the rural part of Australia, and there's an exciting range of possibilities that we can take from here.
On the basis of what we have learned with Sterling, we have learned a spirit, a way of working, and so we go in nursing home and we help people to have a more friendly, home-like environment, doing training and making an audit of the bad practices.
The DSDC has been a pioneer really in a number of areas of design in homes and institutions and improving care.
They are helping us to develop a research model into this service so that we can evaluate it properly, and I think that's very vital in carrying this project forward, because I think this is the way forward to develop the service.
I think we need to look and see what other countries are doing. We should compare our practices against their practices and our policies against their policies and see where we fall short and where our strong points are.
There's no bigger health and social care challenge than dementia for the UK at the moment, and really for the world. We need to help people to understand that dementia is an illness, it's a serious illness, but it's an illness that we can do stuff about.
Well, we have to banish the ignorance of dementia and be able to talk about it, just like we can now talk about cancer. It mustn't be taboo. We have to diagnose people early so that they have a chance of the best quality of life possible. And we have to mobilise all the resources, both in health and social care and housing, all together in order to meet the challenge of care and service provision. Because unless we all come together, there just isn't going to be the money, the staff, the willingness, and indeed the love to get it right.